What is up, guys, and welcome to another episode of my HLTV Fantasy. Today we are looking at the EDC Fantasy, EDC number 5, so European Development Championship. First off, I want to apologize if my sound quality is a bit worse today. I'm using my headset mic as I've already packed my snowball mic as I'm actually moving at the end of the month. So I'm kind of in the middle of packing a lot of my stuff, so my snowball got packed already. It's in one of my moving boxes, so I don't I don't want to go and look for it now. But yeah, let's get into this fantasy EDC. I believe, yeah. So I wanted to check if EDC goes like first group stage and then the rest of the tournament, but I don't think that's how it works. Because I remember from previous ones that it's just always been like the entire thing. So let's go first. I remember doing this in one of the previous ones as well. Previous European Development Championships. Basically, because it's always the same format, but I want to see how it's seeded. So the top of each group goes, of course, on top here. It's Skade and Sinners here, and Sprout and Endpoint here. Meaning like the top of the group. Groups A and B are in the same time. So you kind of want to pick. If you want to pick from teams you expect to win their groups, which you usually should, you should go A and B for one team and C and D for the other team. That's all I'm looking at here. And then other than that, you shouldn't pick from the same group, of course. But if you want to like, yeah, I guess you want the top of one of the other groups, if that's possible. We'll look if that's possible. Let's first take a look at all the teams. So Skade is playing this one. Denislo is a good opera in at this level of competition. He can definitely be one of your star players. Also, Fiend is looking really good for this. You could go Bubble Dreamer, definitely. K23 is decent. Ago is decent. LDLC, Maka is really good. Double Ponies, kind of a wild horse. One Win Deco. Young Ninjas did pretty good in their in the youth league, whatever it was we play for the academy teams basically. We have Lingby Vikings, 100 PG. Then some teams I don't know, B8. I don't know. I've heard of Banca Pepsi, of course, because of Taxi Power and Face Crack, but haven't seen them play much. I like Face Crack could be maybe good. I don't know. Budapest 5. They have a guy with sunglasses. That's always going to be a good pick, I think. Infinite and All Star. So a lot of teams I really don't know much about, and then at the top, some of the teams I do expect will do well in this one. Let's look at the group. So Fiend's group looks like they should pop every time, whereas K23, I think Double Pony and 100 PG definitely can like do quite well against K23. And then on this side with Skate and Argo, so Group D winner plays against Anonymous Group A second place, okay? Because you kind of want to maybe not pick Group, is it then Group D second place plays against Group A first place? Yeah. So you kind of want to also, I guess, avoid picking from A and D or C and B. So it's best if you pick from D and B and then A and C, so you kind of minimize the chance that your teams play against each other early on. So definitely looking at Fiend and then maybe Skate or Ago right now. So let's first go for like Bubble. I think he's a very nice pick for if you want to go for Fiend. pretty inexpensive. The rest of the players pretty expensive. I remember looking at these stats already earlier, and Dreamer has been looking really nice towards the end of the first half of the year. So Dreamer might be like our star player guy, kind of guy. Skade or Ago. So like Snatchy as off. Like he's really good. Not gonna lie. I think they're gonna always make it through this group, and then let's say Fiend top their group and Skade or Ago are second in theirs. When our Group D winner, so Sinners, and then Group E, Sprout and One Win. So One Win would be on the same side of the bracket. But if they both win, then that's not a problem. They can meet in the finals, which is always ideal. I think that's honestly just the picks I'm going for here. And then the question is, am I going with Ago or Skade? I think I'm probably going Ago. I just feel more confident in them. Who's just like had the better recent results? So Ago are 29th in the world. And that's oh yeah, that's the roster is quite a lot. Okay, a bit of a bad ending to the half before the summer break. But Sweet Spring, they did good, losing to only Tropic and I guess alternate attacks here. These are good wins against Skade, of course, and Point. Here, I mean, losing to the Double Pony and Sinners, not that bad. Flames neither, not really that horrible, but not a good result, of course. What about Skade then? I remember them having some struggles. They are still 25th in the world, a bit higher. Beating Entropic and Havu. Okay. I did not remember that they did this well in this. Winning ESEA relegation. Okay. Fourth in ESEA advanced. They've played a bit more. I think I'm probably going Skade if I can. So Dennis Law would be amazing to get. And then you probably have to go like Oxygen with headshots. 166, I don't know if I can afford it. Like I could go Lambert. I don't know who this is. When there's someone who's like super inexpensive, you should usually look at them and see why that is. If they just have played a low amount of games like this guy has. Like he hasn't played since like several months. You should kind of see and take a look at why that is. For example, have they just not played officials on this All Stars team? Or is it because he's like a stand-in? He's probably a stand-in. I'm assuming that he is most likely like maybe a coach who's standing in for their team. That definitely could be why he's rated this low. Oh, what? I thought that would show me like the teams he's been on. So teammates here, like a Romanian team. Wait, which team? It's All Stars. What's the team name? There we are. Roster. They've all been on the team for 15. It's like a very new roster or something. I don't know. It might be decent. Oh no. Wait. Do my picks get saved? I hope they do. No, I have to join again. Okay. Total misclick there. Sorry about that. What was I looking at? Destiny's Law, Oxygen, Bubble, Dreamer, and then someone. Might not be worth it to go for Dreamer, and that might just be like a Victor, which you want to go for. Not like the best. That's for him, but not like horrible either as well, right? Can definitely do good. And this gives a lot of breathing room in terms of like other players. Of course, you could go for like a Harn if you want to have the main offer from Fiend. That might be a good shout, honestly, and then duplicate maybe for support round, statistics. Everyone else is kind of too expensive on this team. This could be better. And then one player is gonna have to come from. I already closed the. I guess I closed the events page. Wait, what? No, okay. I'm going kind of crazy here, apparently. That's still. Yeah, we're gonna see the most picked players. So ZTR picked quite a lot. That's not a bad shout for this one, I think. Bubble, of course. Oxygen and Duplicate both, and Victor. Okay. Mo from K23 as well as Nilan. What I wanted to open up is this. So I mean, honestly, young ninjas have a great chance at this group. Because that TR could be a decent shout. Who are like the most highly rated teams in this? It's a pretty unpredictable group, I would assume. Okay, so LDLC definitely the highest rated. I have no clue what this team even is, but okay. So K23 you could get an Elan. It's like perfectly. Out rolls go main op and headshots. I'd love a cheaper opera than Harn. How has Harn's... I remember looking at Harn's stats and he didn't do that good. No, I'm wrong. Okay, Harn's still doing just as well. I remember looking at this and for a previous event, maybe I was wrong then. So I mean, Nilan is not a bad shout for this. This is a decent looking team. I do like the Fiend and Skade or Fiend and Argo gamble. You should go for that, I think. And just hope that Skade or Argo. Like if you don't go, if you go Argo instead of Skade, probably go like Snatchy Furlan. And not Harn, but instead can you go Dreamer? 180 grand. You could get some pretty good players for that. Might get someone more expensive than him even. Not enough for a ZTR. 2 grand off ZTR, unfortunately, with this. You just go like Fiku. Then you can get like anyone, okay. Yeah. No, I think that Skade is a better shout. Dennis Law instead of we go Dennis Law and Harn. Is there like any chance you can go for this? 160. No one for 160. I would love that, but I don't think it's doable. Beamer is, yeah, we looked at this earlier, and you can do it, but you'd have to have a Lambert or a White in your team, and I don't know about that one. If I only knew how good this guy called White was. Like, is he just he hasn't that? Is it just that he hasn't played many matches, or is it something else? So I'm guessing he's just been kind of standing in for teams or playing in these mixed teams. So yeah, they haven't actually played with this team at all before. It's a very big gamble to pick him then. And this is not an easy. I don't think that makes sense. I am kind of eyeing Lambert, but Lambert is just his stats are always so trash. Like it's so rare to see him have a good rating. I don't think this is worth. I think you go like duplicate instead. Wait, no, yeah, you go Harn, duplicate instead of Dennis Law. And then you get like a Nilan, for example. I'm guessing Nilan is the best pick for the last one because they're probably gonna win this group, even though it's kind of contested. Yeah, I like this team, even though it's role-wise not the best. But we do have like headshots here, which is great to have. 100% of matches, he gets at least 50 thingy. Main op, yeah. This we'll look at later. So IGL probably bubble for me in this event. Then we have duplicate and Nilan. Which one has the better support roles? That's 2079. 2373 is pretty even, I would say. Does he have something else where he's not horrible? I don't like picking noob, just out of principle. 1348, 1558. So I mean, you could go multi-fragger duplicate, and then support on. This is like lower risk but higher reward. This is as well lower risk, higher reward. Just weighing the options here. Actually, decent attacker stats on duplicate. Like this, it's 99% of the time. This, it's 96% of the time, but slightly more often with this. I'm gonna probably go support duplicate, and then just check the best. It's probably I have to go noob. I don't want to go noob. No, probably camper. There we go. Sorry, I just got a call, so I had to kind of look at who was calling, but I'll call him back later, I guess. But either way, I mean, I am kind of at the end of the episode as well. I just need to maybe throw a couple boosters on here. These should be like some of the easier matches for all of them. I'm gonna say 30 bomb for Harn. I'm gonna kind of gamble and hope that he really does well in this. What is something where 65% of matches, 63, 68% of matches? Does anyone have better bait stats? But I guess you should save this for later. Assist stats. Let's also kind of just save it for later stuff. Best pistol round. Oxygen is really nice. Best pistol round stats. And booster. Wait, how high was his? 9%. Does anyone have higher 30 bomb stats? Not really, but I think if you want to probably put it on him in this one, if in any one of these. KST, probably some better KST guys. Um, Oxygen can get headshots on one of the rounds. Bubble, let's say bait. Why not? I mean, is he gonna get traded that often? I hope not. So let's not put it there. Clutch. That's a good amount of clutches for him. No, none of these is top of scorecard kind of player. It's a long event, so I might I'll throw something like this. Like some of the less likely ones here. It's a long event. I don't even need to put boosters on these guys that often. Who's our grenade guy? I hope I could like. I wish I could check at this stage still. Like I would see, what if I just like had 30 bomb on him? I mean Kobe on him. How good would it be? 9%. It's also 9%, so it kind of messes with it. But like, I wish I could check his nade stats. So he's a pretty good nade thrower as well. I think I'm just gonna leave it like this for now and put some of the boosters on later rounds instead. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.